Here I am camping out in Romans some more with you guys. Today we're digesting these words that look really good on paper, but at least for me, most of the time they're a challenge to live out in daily life. I want to live like what I read in the Bible. I want to live like Jesus did, loving people in big ways. But as I read God's words, a lot of the time, following Jesus' example of loving others actually pushes me past what feels comfortable. Let me tell you about my best friend's mom growing up. They lived next door, and we used to make fun of her actually because she took in all these stray cats and dogs and also stray people like me. She had this habit of being totally fine with anybody being in her house. They could stay for dinner or spend the night, but she didn't stop there. At least for me, I knew that she genuinely loved me. And sometimes she even called me her third daughter. Of course, it's powerful when our own family loves us, but there's something even more powerful and special about someone who used to be a stranger choosing to call you family. That's exactly what Jesus did for us. When we were strangers to him because of our sin, he chose to make us his family. And once we truly understand that and receive that kind of love, Paul says that we can demonstrate that to the people around us. Paul challenged believers in the original Greek language of Romans 12:10 to be devoted to one another in the same way you'd love your family. That's bold. It requires a heart change to open up my life to people outside of my family. It requires me to value others more than my comfort, which means honoring their needs above mine. It means actively engaging, encouraging, involving, and thinking of my coworkers, my neighbors, my friends as family worth fighting for. So if you're kind of nervous to get out there and invite others in, think about this today. Who is God asking you to lift up and love as if they were family? What is holding you back? What an honor that we get to do for others what he did for us. We get to love crazy big like Jesus.